Hello guys and welcome here to the Las Vegas Motor Speedway. Today we are under the lights for race number 2 of the Jello Cup Series season, the first night race on the schedule. Hello and welcome here. I'm Brian James up here in the booth with you. Today starting on the pole we will have Richard Johnson in the number 93. In second we have Jackson Lynn. Third is Sam Curtis, rather. Zach Buchanan will start from the 4th position. Joshua Scully will start from 5th. Brad Stover in 6th. Ben Crouch in 7th. Hillary Sanchez, she raced her way in and she will qualify in 8th. 9th is the 99 of Nate Rattree. And in 10th we have Alexander Rowe. I should note, in case you missed the knockout qualifying, the 19 Luis Hernandez has to start from the rear today because that team had to use their champion's provisional to advance into the main event. And real quickly, I also want to highlight Trent Fusion in the number 23, or Daytona 500 winner, starting toward the back. Obviously, he's got to win, which is going to help him toward the chase. We'll see if he can get the job done here today from Las Vegas. And hopefully he can. As let's go get the command to fire the engines here at Las Vegas.
Drivers, start your engines.
And on that note, we'll take you to your starting lineup here from Vegas. Here they come through turns 3 and 4. Richard Johnson, he didn't do too well at Daytona, I don't believe. And you got Jackson Lynn on his outside. Will Trent Fusion repeat today? Will we have a new winner in victory lane? We're about to find out as Richard Johnson leads into the green. We are underway from Las Vegas. Already 3 wide at the back of this pack, but Richard Johnson will lead the opening lap here, and Sam Curtis just cleared for 2nd. He will now set his sights on Richard Johnson for the lead. But here comes Jackson Lynn once again. He will battle for the 2nd spot. And that outside groove is coming in, and Sam Curtis will hang on. We will have pit stops here today. We'll have to see how that will shake up the field later in the race. And this is not a double points race, by the way, in case you missed it. This is a single points race, as Richard Johnson leading, but that lead has shrunk. Sam Curtis is now in the rearview mirror. And Jackson Lynn is battling hard with that 18, trying to get the race lead. Now Zach Buchanan, battling for 2nd I meant. And now Zach Buchanan is going to look for 3rd in that number 4. He's also got the 27 behind him, Joshua Scully. And we're going to have ourselves a battle for 3rd. And it may turn into a battle for 2nd. That high groove is coming in. And not quite. Jackson Lynn went a little too high. And side by side down the back stretch, Will Zach Buchanan be able to clear for third? Jackson Lynn will hang on in the Lucas Oil Chevy. And Richard Johnson still leads it here at Las Vegas. Sam Curtis still remains in the second spot. And Richard Johnson has dominated early after starting on the pole. He wants to get a win to get himself in the chase. But obviously we got pit stops coming up later in the race, so that'll shake things up at the front. More than likely, but it is so difficult to pass on this track. Anyway, next race we head to Texas, and then we'll head to Texas World. And there goes Sam Curtis. He's got a good run on the inside, side by side. Will he be able to officially take the lead away? No, he will not. Richard Johnson will hang on. It was a strong run for the 18 on the inside lane and just wasn't enough. You've really got to dive it in on the inside lane, as we got a battle for second going on, and I believe Jackson Lynn is going to get it. But the 18's got a good run off the corner. Are we going to see 3 wide? We are, but it'll settle out and Sam Curtis will get away for the time being. We mentioned it is so difficult to pass here, and the more these guys battle, the farther away that 93 will get. And for Richard Johnson, that's good news. Brad Stover back there as well, trying to battle. Meanwhile, the 93 got out to about a half-second lead. It's now 3/10 of a second lead. The 18 is obviously quicker than the 93. And they want to get around, but it is so difficult trying to pass at this racetrack. Here we go. If Sam Curtis has got anything, he's got to make a move. We should be coming up on pit stops very shortly. And that should shake things up at the front. I have a good feeling all of our passes, all of our major passes will be on the pit lane. And it looks like the 78 has fallen out of the top 10. No, we're seeing our first bit of pit stops. Hillary Sanchez, Jessica McNeilson, Ben Crouch will pit. And so will the 93 of Richard Johnson. That will hand the lead over to Jackson Lynn in the number 15. He will get a bonus point. Brad Stover also stayed out with Dylan Young, Joey Tiff. And you see those 3 exiting. Ooh, some bad camera angles. And here comes the 15 onto the pit lane. As you see the rest of the guys on pit road. Jackson Lynn's caught his brother Griffin on the pit lane. Oh, we got an issue on the front stretch. Jessica McNeilson has blown her engine. And that is a tough break for them. They have to avoid these race leaders. And this is causing a major issue for guys exiting the pit lane. Will we stay green? We're gonna stay green. And there come the guys off the pit lane. Looks like Ben Crouch is going to be in second now. Sam Curtis is your new race leader. Ben Crouch jumped from 10th to 2nd. Jackson Lynn in 3rd. Nate Rattray in 4th. Richard Johnson falls all the way back to 5th. Then in 6th you got Ryan Monaco. Zach Buchanan in 7th. Tim Randolph in 8th. Hillary Sanchez in 9th. Joshua Scully rounds out your top 10. He lost quite a few spots. So did the 48 of Brad Stover. And Dylan Young's back there too. Joey Tiff. Alexander Rowe. Nathan Faden. Tim Horton. James Qualls. Gene Sanford. Chase Marks. And Angel Navarro rounds out your top 20. The 23 Trent Fusion was your point leader entering this race. He is currently in the 25th position. Sam Curtis, though's got a 7.5 tenth of a second lead. But it's diminishing because that 78 is closing in. That 78 stayed about the same distance back. Let's take a look at your fastest laps of the day. Currently, your fastest in the race is that number 20 of Angel Navarro we aforementioned. As we ride on board with him, he is battling for the 19th position with Chase Marks and may end up losing the position to the 11. As the 11 is to his inside, he's battling back to the outside. Griffin Lynn is currently your second quickest in the race. And Kevin McHugh will take the position away. Tight battle there, and the 78 is closing on your race leader. But Sam Curtis continues to lead. Sam Curtis didn't have a great season last year in the Cup. Probably one to forget. But so far, they're running pretty well so far. Ran top 10 at Daytona. May end up being your point leader after today, if he can maintain his position. Let's check in on his other teammate, though. Luis Hernandez is kind of stalled out toward the back of the pack with Caleb Parker. And not a good day going for the 19 team. Once again, we're going to have more pit stops. There's no way any of these guys can make it to the finish. Surprisingly caution-free to this point. But it's going to be interesting when these guys come into the pit lane. You may have some guys stay out and hope to stretch their fuel another lap. You know, it worked out for Jackson Lynn. He stayed top 5 in the 15. You know, Zach Buchanan, it hurt coming in early, and it also hurt the 93. But you can tell the 18 really wants to stretch this gap out, so that way, when he comes in, he won't have too much to worry about coming out. They got it up to a second lead. But 78 is trying not to let the 18 get away. He gains a little and then he loses a little bit of it. As we look on back, we're going to have a battle for second. Nate Rattry in that 99 for Go Fast Racing. He's got a rocket ship today, as he now looks for the second spot, and I believe he's going to get it. Keep an eye on that 99. He is pretty quick. And he will clear, and it looks like 78 will come in to the pit lane. He's the one who opened up pit stops the first time around. And he will start them off this time around as well. So that means we can anticipate the 18 coming in this time, and this could very well be the money stop coming up. Jackson Lynn will stay out another lap. It worked alright for him last time, and so will the 48 and the 2. They will also stay out an extra lap. Keep in mind, it is the money stop, so these guys are going to have to hope to pack it full of fuel if they want to make it to the end. Even so, if it doesn't work out for Jackson Lynn, he's got a bonus point for leading the lap. And here they come now, as they will be coming in for their final round of pit stops. '18's going to win the race off. Here comes the 15. He is in. Right sides go on. Are they going to go around to 4? Yes, they will. Looks like Brad Stover and Dylan Young also do a 4 tire change. 78 is ahead of him. And it looks like the 18 of Sam Curtis is going to cycle around and be the race leader once again. And that's the problem. Jackson Lynn's always stuck in traffic when he comes in. And certainly doesn't help their cause a whole lot. But Sam Curtis is the race leader. Ben Crouch is now in second once again. Nate Rattry is in third. Ryan Monaco in fourth. Richard Johnson in fifth. We got a tight battle for sixth. But Tim Randolph's going to get it. Seventh is Jackson Lynn. Eighth, Joey Tiff. Ninth, Hillary Sanchez. And in 10th is Zach Buchanan. Sam Curtis has been dominant today in that number 18. He has shown a lot of speed. As we got 10 laps to go, can he hang on? It's going to be the question that 78 is closing in. And he's bringing the 99 with him. The rest of the guys a little too far back. I don't think they will have an impact on the finish here. So we now got 9 to go. It's going to be interesting. The 78 could have something to say about the finish. Battle for the lead, possibly coming up here. Ben Crouch is going to look to overtake Sam Curtis. He gets a good entrance into the corner, a good exit. Down the front stretch. He peeks to the inside. He doesn't have the momentum. Willie coming into the corner. Sam Curtis is going to put on the block. And that hurt the 78. It looks like he's lost his momentum. And now there's going to be a battle for second. Here we go, 99 to the inside. Nate Rattray is going to take the position away. Now it's going to be a question. Did each team get enough fuel in to get to the finish as the 99 moves to second? And a good move by Nate Rattray. The second Go Fast team, they would love a win here today after Go Fast Racing finished the season strong last season. They want to do the same today, or continue that going with their second race team. Their number 1 car, which is the 32, driven by his brother Tyler Rattray, 34th at the moment. Not a factor in this race. They're hoping for big things, expanding to a 2-car team. So far they might have it, as we're going to be coming up on 3 to go this time. But if Nate Rattray wants anything to say about this race, he needs to get moving. Three to go. I don't think the 99 is going to have anything to say about the finish today. Keep in mind, we don't know if all these guys have enough fuel to make it to the end. And that answers our question. 78 is in. He does not have enough fuel to make it to the end. 2 to go. Does Sam Curtis have enough fuel? So far so good as we come to the white flag this time. 1 lap to go. We will see. If I'm the 18, I'm saving fuel, knowing it's the final lap of the race. And they will. Sam Curtis struggled last season didn't run very well in the Cup side with Team Penske. He jumps to Joe Gibbs, and in his second race with Joe Gibbs Racing, he wins at Las Vegas. Nate Rattray will take second, Ryan Monaco in third, and I believe the 93 did not have enough fuel to get to the finish, as Tim Randolph gets fourth, and Jackson Lynn will round out your top 5 today. But congratulations to Sam Curtis. Job well done for that team. We want to thank you for watching, and we will see you for race number 3 at Texas. Here come your results and standings. Goodbye, everyone.